know that's what that is?
Because I initialed it after I watched it.
Okay, so you watched that and initialed it?
Yes, sir, I did.
All right. That the footage that you watched on there, is that a true and accurate depiction of what your body cam recorded on March 19th, 2024 at 214 Ashton Way?
Yes, sir, it is.
Had that video been edited or altered in any way?
No, sir.
All right. Your Honor, at this time we would move this in as State's Exhibit 2.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Be admitted without objection, S2.
And Your Honor, I would ask for permission to publish this to the jury.
All right.
Yeah, go back inside. Sheriff's office! Sheriff's office! Hey, come outside for a minute. Hey, come here. Hey, where's your wife at, bud? Where's your wife at?
She's dead on the floor in that room.
She's where? Sheriff's office! Hello? I need medical here. I need you to go. Hey, where's your son wearing? Hey, can you tell me what your son's wearing? Hey, I need you to talk to me. What is your son wearing?
He was in jeans and a grayish t-shirt. She's got short brownish hair.
So, jeans, a gray t-shirt, short brown hair.
She ran into the backyard. I tried to follow her. She jumped the fence and ran. She shot me in the neck. It's okay, I think.
Does she still have the gun?
It's on the kitchen counter. I think there's one live round left in it. I opened the cylinder. I went in the back door. She tried to shoot me.
Hey, I need some gloves. Hey, he's saying that she ran towards Magnolia Place.
Are you sure?
He's grazed, but he's 10-2. It went through his shirt.
You got me right there.
Magnolia Place, that gated subdivision.
She went over the side back towards my vehicle. She might have looked around this way.
Might look back, going back towards the pond right there.
Hold on just a second. Look.
Hey, she does not have the firearm. The firearm is here at the house. Hey, he's been grazed, but he's 10-2. It didn't really not got me. She's laid in the floor with a towel. She's... So I got 167. Will you take that tape right there and just go to those trees, from my car to those trees? Actually, go for the mailbox. Is it through? Yeah, we need a front and out the back. It's a 357. C7? Okay. 14, like a straight A series. Does she have any kind of, what's her name, bud?
Carly Gregg.
Carly Gregg? How old is she?
14. She'll be 15 next month.
Okay.
And it doesn't work. She's got me work for the door. Where's she at?
She jumped the fence, he said. She didn't go out the back door.
Is he the only one?
No, we got one. She's in there. She's in there.
Okay.
The back door is locked. She did not go out the back door. Therefore, that's what he's claiming. Gray shirt, blue jeans, short brown hair. Hey, y'all do be advised, there's several firearms in the house. But the one that he's saying was used is laying on the table, but that doesn't mean she's not on it.
We don't know for sure she's gone. Let's go ahead and check.
All right, look through here. You going?
Yeah, I got it.
96 headed to you.
We're gonna roll over and we'll see.
There was a white male walking in whenever I was coming in. She's 14.
Are you hurting where your chest and your rib cage and your belly?
Listen to me, okay? I need to get some information from you. What is her name again?
Carly, C-A-R-L-Y.
C-A-R-L-Y?
Carly Madison Gregg, G-R-E-G-G.
G-R-E-G-G?
She's my stepdaughter.
Alright.
Her dad lives in Starkville, and we're having all kind of problems with him. He's
Okay.
drugs and
What is your name, sir?
Keith Smiley.
Keith Smiley? Okay.
She's getting back to that.
Alright.
Hey.
What's your wife's number? Name?
Ashley Smiley.
Alright.
Have you called her? Have you called her? We called her. Your wife. I did call her number twice and I ran in there looking for her and then I went in the room.
Hey, how old is Ashley? How old's your wife?
40.
40? Hey, I need you to find an Ashley Smiley. Ashley Smiley, 40 years of age, white female. Also, I got a 27 for the other victims. 801-151-492. Suspect is going to be Carly, C-A-R-L-Y, Madison Gregg. Carly Madison Gregg, G-R-E-G-G.
Yes, sir, the top three. Hey, the top right.
Hey, let me,
Do y'all?
are y'all just gonna roll with him right now? Or y'all, I need to get a picture.
What I was gonna say is, if you need to get anything with him, you do it.
Yeah.
And
Well, we will have somebody come to the hospital, I'm sure. So,
yeah. So I'm just
that's his wife. This is wife, this is me. Yeah, his wife. That's her in the name. That's why he kept asking. That's his wife. And he kept asking, did you call his wife? I was trying to.
okay. All right.
This is their stepdaughter that did this.
Yes.
Go ahead and do what you got to do. Hey, so he's got a, no, I mean, I'm getting information good. It's a through and through the shoulder. That's right now. This is him. What? She's Ashley Smiley. She's 40 years old. And then the one we're looking for is Carly Madison Gregg. She's 14. Okay. They've been having issues with her in the dad. So, because it's a stepdaughter. Okay. But if it's from, hey, we need anything else from him, if it's a roll with him, I said we'll probably send somebody up there with him.
Yeah. You want to use it, Baptist? Yeah, I'm saying. Get a picture, you know. Get a picture. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine. That's why I was trying to just like.
So you're gonna want to see?
What? All the little girls, mother. There's several guns in the house. I need a crime scene log.
gotta leave. Who's gonna take care of my dogs?
So we'll take care of that, okay?
He can let them in the kennel.
We'll take care of that, okay? Yeah, you try to take a picture of that so y'all can have it for y'all's information?
I'm just gonna get all his information from him. I don't need that.
Okay, all right. I got Reverend gonna start this for me. Okay.
What's his name?
Burnell. Tyler Burnell.
Okay. I thought I recognized him. He's ex-Pearl.
Yeah, Pearl and Flowwood, all of them. They've been everywhere.
Uh-huh.
That be better?
Works for me. It's gonna be, we use it up pretty quick.
Nah, I can get it from Burnell. Yeah, hey, turn around. Hey, y'all turn around real quick. He's trying to take a picture. You know.
We need your shower. If you want to call, we'll send it over there. Careful. I'll call over there.
I don't think 20 has one either right now.
I have no idea. He said they've been having issues. I couldn't really get nothing out of it. I didn't really get much from him because he's so, you know, all he told me is she took, huh? Yeah, all he kept telling me was she ran out the back door, but the back door is deadbolted.
You got blood.
What's the easiest way?
Maybe he probably did kind of in the heat of things to try to keep you from coming back. Did he say the wife's name was Ashley?
Ashley? Yeah. Her name's
Ashley Smiley.
Ashley Smiley.
Where's mom?
I was she in the back bedroom.
I like it. Yeah.
Hey Tyler, the gun that's used is right there on the counter in the kitchen. No.
Nobody?
No.
So still alive?
Yeah.
My dust hit, huh?
Dad saw who. She's in here.
Also, no, it was a juvenile on the other side waiting for her.
Was it?
Oh, that's what
He has got his ass picked up?
Yeah, I got him.
Sweet. Figure out where the fuck she's going.
Now that
This is confiscated.
hey, there's a bunch of gun cases and stuff laying right there. That closet slam full of guns. So we know she may still have access to them. She's in there, Doug.
I'm not gonna leave
He was explaining something to me about the father, because he's stepdad too.
Okay,
Yeah. He said that they're having issues with that. Tell him me and Dustin's already cleared the house. Me and Dustin's already cleared the house. Me and Dustin cleared the house.
I'm talking every closet, under the beds, everything. You know how juveniles are. They'll hide the damn spot.
But Dad, he said she ran out the back door.
I know. But Dad might. You never know. Look, I want to go through the house and I want to very politely. I want to look under beds. I want to look in closets, behind clothes. Let's make sure she's not in this house before we exhaust a whole lot out of it. You know how juveniles are.
Did y'all?
Me and Dustin walked through and cleared the house, but I mean,
Did you look under beds?
we didn't go that far. We looked in closets and stuff like that.
Hey, come in here. Yeah, let's hit it.
I quickly cleared it, but I didn't.
Yeah, let's hit all of it.
Clear. Hey.
That's Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you good?
No, Mom and Dad both got it.
Mom and Dad both what?
Got hit.
Okay. And Dad's?
Dad's got it through and through on the shoulder. He's already in the ambulance.
Was it the 14-year-old?
Yeah, the 14-year-old.
Where is that?
Yeah.
I found that out on the way here.
Yeah.
He said it's 40 years old.
Did y'all not hear Ray?
Yeah, I heard it right.
On the line. Right.
Who froze up?
You guys said he was trying to meet with her?
Yeah. Well, she texted me.
No.
Where was the other guy? Who was that?
The one that I was just talking to?
Yeah.
Nancy?
Nancy. Okay.
Yeah.
Exit threw me on.
Facebook.
This best. This will be the great thing. Well, thank you.
What do you want, Nancy?
Pictures of her.
She's 14, so she's not gonna have anything. But there's some screens. There's some screens in here.
exhibit to the court reporter, please. You can stand down, but if you're still under subpoena, you don't need to discuss your testimony with anyone.
Yes, sir.
While he's exiting the rooms, do any of the jurors need a restroom break before we have further witnesses? Anybody? All right. State may call its next witness.
State Club Investigator Zachary Cotton. Yeah, hey, you were moving that for me. Thank you.
I apologize. Everyone remain seated while the jury exits. Let's have a seat until the jury exits.
Where's that? Okay, up here, take a right. Huh? 2-4.
Stop sign. Turn right onto Ashton Way. Then the destination is on your right.
Can you just leave north of the sun?
This place I don't want to put it somewhere.
Killing out. So show me how this thing now. What's this thing about?
The destination is on your right. 214 Ashton Way.
We're not going to pull that.
Give them a bit having it out with this here.
Well, that's because they got me going around the merry-go-round. Okay.
What are you pushing?
She was all coming out of the area here on Farmington Boulevard.
We just drove through that.
She's back here. She's soaking wet.
Yeah, we just
Did you jump in the water?
Okay.
So if anyone's not just good, you can pass more than you can just
Good. How
don't work the normal area.
All right.
What I heard.
Yeah, I know, and now I got a big mess going on. Hold on one second. Yeah, I do. Well, what y'all want me to do with her? Hey, don't open that door. Oh, I thought you were.
Wait, let me get everything else we take photos.
They're telling me take her to investigations and back here, investigation, back here.
Wait, Tyler wanted to make sure we talk to the judge first to see where she gonna go. JDC or here first. I mean, to our hood.
Y'all ain't never done one? Okay. No, they're labeled. Yeah, open up the one right there. It should have all of them labeled right there. You go have to go the other way. You have to go the other way. I'm gonna pull right there. Pull right there. Let me back up. Pull right there.
Maybe
positive?
Yes, sir.
What's the location of your emergency? What daughter took me to me? Your daughter tried to shoot you? Yeah. Shooting at me. Where is she at? She ran away. How old is she? 14. 14? Okay, ma'am, stay on the phone with me. Ma'am, stay on the phone with me. Just calm down. What's your name? Molly. Okay, calm down for me. Give me your name again. Heath Smiley. Heath Smiley? Yes, sir. All right, mister, what's your phone number you calling me from? Did she hit you? Yeah, I got hit in the neck a little bit. Okay, so did it graze your neck? Yes, sir. All right, and what's her name? Carly Gregg. Carly Gregg? Does she still have a gun on her? I took it from her. She ran. You took it from her and she ran? Yes, sir. She was screaming something at me I couldn't understand. I locked the door. She's outside. I don't know what's going on. Which way did she run off to? She ran into the backyard and went over a fence. Ran into the backyard and went over your fence? Yeah. What is she wearing? T-shirt, gray shirt and some jeans. Gray shirt and jeans? About how tall is she? 5'2". About 5'2"? What color hair? Brownish. Brownish, just short hair. 5'2" with back door, she opened fire on me. And was just screaming. Okay, just calm down for me. We got everybody headed for She what? She killed her mom. She killed her mom? Yeah, that's what I'm screaming about. Where's the mom? When I do that, she tried to kill me. Where's the mom at? Sir. Sir. Okay, your address is 215, correct? 214. 214. His address is 214. Okay, sir. Where's your wife?
She's dead on the floor of my stepdaughter's room.
She's on the floor in your stepdaughter's room? What's your wife's name?
Ashley Smiley.
Ashley Smiley? Was there any problem, sir? Sir, I need you to speak with me, okay? Can you go outside the house and speak to me?
Okay.
Okay. Now, was there any problem going on with your... Is it your stepdaughter, or...
She's my stepdaughter. And her mom. I don't know what's going on. The stepdaughter's been in therapy for a little while, trying to work out some problems in the home. And that's addressed it.
Okay, and you say your wife has been shot?
Open the door, the cops are here.
They're there? Okay, sir, I'm gonna let you speak with them, okay? Okay. Speak with them, okay?
No further questions, Your Honor.
Does the defense wish to use the projector for cross-examination?
The defense has no cross-examination for this witness, Your Honor.
All right. You may step down, sir. Are you going to use that with your next witness?
Yes, sir.
Before we go to the next witness, any jurors need a restroom break? All right. State may call its next witness.
State calls Deputy Hunter Lewis, Your Honor.
So help me God.
Thank you. Have a seat. Adjust yourself up to the mic. You understand that you're now under oath and your answers will be sworn answers under penalty of perjury.
Yes, sir.
All right. You may proceed.
If you would introduce yourself to the ladies and gentlemen.
My name's Heath Smiley.
And Heath, we've met before today, that's right?
Yes, ma'am.
If you would, though, these ladies and gentlemen don't know you, so if you would just kind of tell them a little bit about how old you are.
39 years old. I'm a physical therapy assistant, and I've been Carly's stepdad for, it was almost, I guess, 3.5 years.
Tell me, excuse me, Heath, prior to March 19, 2024, who were you married to?
Ashley Smiley.
And when did you and Ashley Smiley meet?
It was the spring of 2019.
And at some point, did you and Ashley Smiley end up marrying each other?
We did in June of 2020.
Where'd y'all get married?
We actually went up to Gatlinburg when things opened back up after COVID.
Y'all like to take trips, be outside?
We did.
How old was Ashley Smiley when she passed?
She was 40.
And where did Ashley work?
She was at Northwest Rankin High School.
Can you describe for the ladies and gentlemen kind of what Ashley looked like?
She was very small, about 5'1", 5'2". blonde hair, blue eyes, super nice, real smart.
May I approach the witness room? I'd ask you to look at that. Can you tell me what that is?
It's a picture that we took. I guess we were up in the Smokies somewhere. I'm not sure which one that one's from. Might have been last fall. I don't know.
And it's a photograph?
Mm-hmm.
And who's in that picture?
That's myself and my wife, Ashley.
Your Honor, we'd ask that that be marked as the state's next exhibit.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Be admitted as 7 all purposes.
May I proceed, Your Honor?
Yes, ma'am.
Heath, I know that it's tough. I can't imagine what you're going through. But can you tell us, is the picture of Ashley that is in front of you, is that similar to the way she looked the last time you saw her alive?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about, you told us that, a little bit about Ashley's personality. I don't think there'll be any dispute that she loved being a school teacher, right? Loved her kids at school.
Yes.
Tell me about how much did Ashley love Carly?
They loved each other so much.
Previously married?
She had been, yes, ma'am.
And who was she married to?
Kevin Gregg.
And did Kevin and Ashley have any other children besides Carly?
She had a second child that passed several months or a year or so later from a genetic abnormality.
And her name was Natalie Gregg?
Yes.
And she had passed before you met Ashley, is that right?
Yes, years before.
What did you know about the relationship between Ashley and her ex-husband, Kevin Gregg?
Only some things that Ashley had told me here and there. Things didn't go well, and they ended up getting divorced.
And he, the ladies and gentlemen of the jury have seen some body cam footage of the day that your wife was murdered and you were shot. And on that, you mentioned that y'all were having some trouble with Kevin Gregg. Can you explain to us what was going on around that time?
I think he just liked trying to give Ashley trouble as much as he could through the legal system, any chance he could. I don't know exactly what all was going on, but she had acquired someone to try to get him back into court about possibly changing up visitation stuff again.
Had Carly ever told you anything about Kevin Gregg using drugs?
Yes.
So he was a known drug user?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to talk to you, Heath, about, you told us about how much Ashley loved Carly and that Carly was basically her life. Tell us about yours and Carly's relationship before March 19, 2024.
We were always good. We laughed and played and messed around, loved video games, and took her to karate stuff until she kind of got tired of that, and she started going to guitar practice weekly, so I was taking her to that every week. We got along great.
You liked being a stepdad?
Yes.
Sometimes with children comes discipline, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you say, or how would you describe the type of parent that Ashley was to Carly?
She was, like I said, always thinking about Carly and just Carly's first no matter what. She would do anything in the world for her and would try to get the best for her every day.
Were there times that you and Ashley would have to punish Carly?
Of course.
Give us some examples of that, Heath.
She had troubles growing up, but back and forth with the stepdad and everything. So she would always wanting to try to make friends at the house and around home. And Ashley was always trying to, keep an eye on her, make sure she was okay and knew where she was. And Ashley had to fuss at her a time or two about, I know you can't go here, you can't go there, it's too late, that kind of thing. But she never really, day to day, got in trouble, really.
I want to ask you, was there a time that a boy named Thad came over to y'all's house?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell the ladies and gentlemen what you recall about that day?
We were all sitting at the house and there was a knock at the door, and Ashley checked the doorbell camera and we didn't know who it was. Carly had talked to us about that and we knew who it was, we just didn't have a face to the name. And Carly saw who it was and didn't want to see him, so I went to the door and just said, I'm sorry, I told him he must have the wrong house, and came back in and shut the door.
Where were Ashley and Carly when you were at the front door with Thad?
They went around, I guess, into the hallway or maybe one of the bedrooms, I'm not sure.
At any point, did it appear that Ashley was physically holding Carly back from going to the front door?
No.
At any time after you told told Thad that Carly didn't live there, did Carly act like she was upset with you?
No.
Did she act like she was upset with Ashley?
No.
Do you think that she would have been mad enough to have said, like, she almost murdered y'all because you wouldn't let Thad come in the house?
That's not the feeling I got from it at all.
I want to talk to you about back in 2021. Carly would have been in middle school, is that right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Were they living in the house with you?
Yes,
Carly
ma'am.
and Ashley? Carly was in the 7th grade, I think, then?
Sounds right, yes.
Was there an incident where Carly got in trouble for bringing a knife to school?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us about what you know about that.
All I know is we had ordered some stuff off Amazon, and since she loved doing all the arts and crafts and stuff in her room all the time, making stuff, I showed her a Swiss Army knife I had found on Amazon like I had when I was young, and she decided on a color of one she wanted, and I ordered it for her, and she used it all the time in her room. And then all of a sudden one day we found out she had it at school in her pocket and somehow got in trouble with it. And I don't know what happened, but they said they couldn't tell us much more at the school about it, and that's about all I know on it.
Yeah. So the knife was in Carly's pocket, not in her book bag. Is that right?
I was understanding it was in her pocket from that morning when she was using it, but.
And then you didn't actually go to the school for any type of hearing in regards to that, right?
No.
That would have been something that Ashley handled.
If she went up there for that, I don't remember it. No, she might have. I don't know.
What did Carly tell you, or how many days did Carly tell y'all that she had actually brought the knife to school?
I thought it was just that day.
What was the result of her bringing the knife to school?
They have a zero tolerance policy on that and sent her to an alternative school until I think it was that Christmas break and let her come back.
So she had to spend time at the alternative school as a discipline.
Yes.
What, if anything, Heath, do you know about another time that Carly got in trouble at school for cheating?
That was, I can't remember if it was this past spring semester or when it was. Everything is kind of run together on exactly when. But at some point, she has always complained to us that kids constantly bug her for help with schoolwork because she can do all of it so easily and she can explain it to them better than most teachers. And she got so tired of them coming to her for stuff. Somebody just dared her or something, I'm not sure what. And apparently the teacher had a book or a computer or something open, and she took a picture with her phone of whatever was open up there.
Was it like the answers to a test or something like that?
Something like that. I'm not sure exactly what now, but yes.
And then she shared those answers with other kids?
I assume so, yes, ma'am.
This is at the same school that Ashley taught at?
Yes.
How, from your observations, how did Ashley respond when that happened?
She was just upset that she had done that, and she, talked to her about, can't be cheating, can't be letting others talk you into things. Just going with the flow of kids is not a good idea usually. So.
Heath, were there other, we talked about Thad, was there another boy that Carly was in some sort of dating relationship with that y'all knew about?
She had been dating Anthony. Honestly, forgot his last name right now.
That's okay, but you and Ashley knew about him?
Yes, ma'am.
Had he been to y'all's house before?
Yes, ma'am.
Was there any time that you or Ashley told Carly, hey, you need to end this relationship with him?
I didn't get into a lot of that. Ashley had talked with Carly about him and, some of the things that was going on, and they had supposedly ended it.
I believe you told, do you recall telling law enforcement that there were times that you and Ashley both would go through Carly's phone?
Yes, we tried to keep an eye on her.
Was there ever a time that you or Ashley took Carly's phone away from her?
So Ashley had the parental controls on her phone, and we got to where we weren't going to let her take it into her room when it was bedtime. We had to keep it like on the kitchen counter, or we'd keep it in our bedroom sometimes. But she had her phone most of the time so she could be able to call or text us if needed. She might have not let her take it to school some days. I can't remember exactly, but most of the time when she goes out and about, she had the phone, even if Ashley locked down some parental controls for a little while.
Why was it that y'all didn't want Carly to have the phone in her room at night?
She was worried that she would stay on it and messing with it and not sleep.
Was there ever a time after y'all thought that Carly had broken up with her boyfriend that y'all learned that in fact she had not broken up with him?
So Ashley worked at the school, and she told me she had still seen them, in the hall together, walking up and down the hall and things. And she talked to me about it and was like, she was okay with it and everything, as long as, it was okay and nothing harmful was coming of it for Carly.
Heath, do you recall a time that you and Ashley discovered that Carly had an iPod that she was using to communicate with people?
Yes, that was another thing that her dad had talked her into doing to get around communication. He was, I think, kind of paranoid about everything, and that Ashley might have been controlling Carly's communication with him, even though she always left those communication channels open even when she locked down the phone.
Did it appear to y'all that she was in fact talking to her dad on the iPod?
I don't think so.
Who was she communicating with?
I'm not sure if she was communicating with kids so much as she was on like TikTok and some of that kind of stuff.
And y'all had asked her not to be on those accounts?
Yes.
Do you remember when that was, Heath? Around what time of year?
I don't remember that.
Was there ever a time that you and Ashley learned that Carly had been cutting her thighs with a knife?
Yes, and I was trying to think of a time frame on that, but it was, I don't know when, several months back, maybe a year.
And Heath, do you know anything about Carly taking any sleeping pills?
Nothing other than she used to sleep like a rock, and Ashley always had sleeping trouble, and she would take a melatonin at night, and it was a week or so she had a bad cold, and she was taking some NyQuil. I think she said that helped out some too. So
around the time that y'all found the iPod and Carly was cutting her thighs, is that about the same time that Ashley took her for therapy for anxiety and stress?
Within, I don't know, I think that was maybe a couple months maybe before, it seems like.
Is that your understanding, though? That's what you told law enforcement of why Carly was in therapy, was anxiety and stress?
Yes, ma'am, it was something like that. I think she was kind of depressed some days.
And I think you told them that there were times that you would go maybe to the therapist's office with her, but you weren't actually sitting in any of those appointments, were you?
No, ma'am. I went up there with them a couple of times, but it was kind of a little waiting room outside.
And you don't have any personal knowledge about any medication that was prescribed, do you?
Not until after this. I knew she'd been on one and they changed her up to something else.
You don't have any knowledge on whether or not Carly was actually taking that medicine, do you?
She had been taking one a day, I think, until they wanted to swap her up to a different one. So I'm not sure on the time frames on that. I'm sure it's in the record somewhere.
Yeah, and Heath, so I've been prescribed medicine before, and sometimes I take it, sometimes I don't. Did you actually physically see Carly taking her medication?
Ashley would have her go get it and make sure she was taking the whatever it was, one a day or whatever. She kept an eye on that.
Do you know if on March the 19th, 2024, did you see Carly take any medicine?
The 19th?
Yeah, March the 19th of 2024.
No, ma'am. Not that afternoon.
The morning?
Oh, no. I don't know about that morning. She usually would take it in the evening when she ate,
okay.
I think.
Sorry, that was a bad question. So Carly would actually take her medicine in the afternoon?
I think so.
Okay. When's the last time that you saw your wife alive, Heath?
It was the morning of the 19th.
Can you tell the ladies and gentlemen kind of how that morning went?
Everything seemed just as normal as ever. She got up and went to work just like always. She would fix tea or something in the morning and get in the car and take off. Nothing seemed unusual at all.
Did you also see Carly that morning?
Yes.
Can you describe for us what, if anything, you noticed about Carly that morning?
I didn't notice anything different.
How would Ashley get to work every morning?
She'd drive her and Carly down to the school.
And then how would they both ride back together from school to the house?
Yes.
Did they usually leave, or on March the 19th, did they leave before you or after you that morning?
Usually a couple minutes before.
What about not on the 19th, but on a regular day? Would they get home before or after you got home from work?
They were always home before me unless something happened at my work and I was able to get out a minute early, which is very rare.
What time would they usually get home from school?
I'm not sure on that. I don't know, I guess school was out maybe 3:15, I don't know. And it's whatever traffic allows, 15 minutes or something up the road maybe.
Typically, what time do you get home from work?
It varies. Usually I get out of work about 4:30, and sometimes I hit that evening traffic and it's 20 minutes or so before I make it 3 or 4 miles to the house.
And where is your house?
Right off of Bullfanning out in Farmington Station.
That's here in Rankin County?
Yes, ma'am, out towards the reservoir.
And the distance from where you work to where you live is probably only about 5 miles, right?
Yeah, it's not far. It's just morning and evening traffic takes a little while.
Do you know if Ashley and Carly were at school all day on March the 19th?
As far as I know.
I want to ask you, Heath, were there times that you and Ashley would text each other on your cell phone?
Yes.
Do you recall talking to Ashley on March the 19th?
I don't recall, other than that evening I got a text saying she was going to go to the grocery store.
Permission to approach the intern. Keep that handed back to you. If you don't mind, if you'll look through those messages, please.
Okay.
Do those, and admittedly, these are not all of the messages between you and Ashley Smiley forever, are they?
Right.
Does this appear to be a true and accurate copy of the messages starting at 4:30 that day when she's talking to you about going to Kroger?
It seems to be.
And are we to ask that these messages be marked as the state's next exhibit?
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Be admitted as saying.
It starts at, I think it says 3:20.
And thank you, Heath. You corrected me. Yeah, I apologize, Heath. You're right. The first message I was looking at was actually from the day before. I'm sorry, on 3/18. So on the bottom.